Sun gazing is not something that you like, I'd like to do sun gazing as a hobby. It doesn't work that way. You don't go and find sun gazing. Sun gazing comes and finds you. Before sun gazing, I had no specific goal except to try and self-promote myself, try and be better than others, or try and expend all my energy in this funny game of being better. You know, that's all that we want to be, is to get some kind of recognition. Once I began the sun gazing, that kind of slowly fell away. I wasn't that bothered about proving myself to anyone. I'm not even bothered about proving sun gazing to anyone. I don't need to prove it because I don't believe it. I don't believe anything. Belief is like this fishing rod that you throw out there and you hope, I believe it. I don't believe it, I know it. I know it from experience. And I know, and so it's like, yeah, that's fine. You know, if someone wants to have some battle about it with me, I just kind of go, next, because there's someone else who's ready. Sun gazing is pretty much, as it sounds, sun gazing, looking directly at the sun, but you do this only during the hours of sunrise and sunset, when the UV index is much lower. And ideally standing on a hill or somewhere, you know, with nature, and with your shoes off is best, so that you're directly connected to Mother Earth, and then you're looking at Father Sun. Ta-da, you are sun gazing. You are a sun gazer. If I were to meet a skeptical person, which I do everywhere because everyone's been conditioned by the same myth, don't look at the sun, you'll burn your eyes out, I would simply ask them a question. Do you know anyone who's burned their eyes out? Have you ever heard of anyone who's burned their eyes out? Is it even possible to burn your eyes out? I've been to the optician to check. Is anything burning out? No. The body is using light to indicate through the pituitary gland and all these different glands that then go, boom, I know exactly what hormones to secrete so that I feel a certain way. When you're wearing sunglasses, they're tinted pink, they're tinted brown. Your body's like, what is this, Mars? Am I going to sleep? Am I waking up? Am I tired? Am I happy? I don't even know how to feel. Something I never expected with sun gazing was that then things started to change in my life in terms of karma and my love for living things, nature and so on. And I'm eating a plant-based diet, so I'm only eating living fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and a lot of green leaves. And when you're eating those kinds of things, you're not, for one, you're not killing anything. You've got nothing dead in your vibe, in your intestines, dragging you down. You're also, I could pluck a bit of celery or pluck a bit of spinach, still leaving good karma behind as that plant can continue to have a fun life on Earth. And I can eat those leaves. I go and visit this fruit man. He just gives me whatever's left over. He gives me what's ripe. You know, literally, not kidding, maybe 100 bananas, but they're spotty and brown. Well, that means they're ripe. That means they're ready. Yeah. How much money? £5. I'm at my highest, my most joyful vibe when I'm often just spending time alone, but with the sun. So it's not really alone, I'm with the sun, or with animals. Sometimes when you've got another person along, they bring along their worries, their troubles, their baggage, their vocabulary, whatever's on their mind, and whatever their vibe is, you get mixed up in it. Since sun gazing, I have not bothered to have a girlfriend because I've become very specific about who my ideal girl would be, right? She's now going to have to be a fruit-loving, sun-gazing, hot, skinny, you know, jungle girl. So I've become very specific about my ideal female. But that's not to say I wouldn't want one. I would love one. And there is one that I have lined up. But no. I'm not bothered. I don't really know what I would do without sun gazing. I don't know what I was doing before. It makes me realize how lost I was, how lost everyone else is now. And if you haven't got the foundations of life strong and built on some solid understanding, then what are you doing? What are you building upon? What are you trying to achieve?